Alright, whatever. Let's just fucking do this. Hello? I haven't done fucking video series in 2 goddamn months because my computer's being a shit. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Because whatever, fuck it, I don't care. So hey, this is Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin edition, whatever. Full disclosure, I like Dark Souls 1. Yes, hello Cotton. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Anyways, full disclosure, I like Dark Souls 1 way better than Dark Souls 2, but, you know, I may as well go ahead and rename this series Rabbot fucking complains about Dark Souls 2. It's gonna be a long ride. But I mean, don't get me wrong, like...
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream.
Fuck it, let's just go in.
A murky, forgotten land.
I hope you really like this intro sequence, by the way. Look at all that money.
Where souls may mend your ailing mind.
Just look at all that fucking money.
You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse.
Look at all this
An
money.
year of darkness.
How'd she say that? Ogre?
Your
Augur?
past, your future, your very light.
Oh no, my precious wife, she was made of candle wax the whole time. Aw.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow.
Oh hey, just like those things in the first game.
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north,
Long ago? What a fucking generic
a
way to
great
start a fantasy
king
story.
Built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic.
How the hell do people get
Perhaps
around?
you're familiar.
Look at all this unconnected land.
But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Okay. Look at the fucking detailing on her hood. You can see each individual thread. Look at this water. Look at all this fucking money right here. Oh my god. Ah. This cutscene looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. Skulls and fireflies, that's my aesthetic, the BH. I don't know. Oh no, I accidentally put the Bloodborne disc in instead. Oh no. Okay, that actually looks pretty fucking metal. That actually legitimately looks pretty fucking metal. Oh my god, it's the Horcrux, Harry.
Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
Hey, do you get it yet? You're gonna fucking die a bunch. Do you get it?
For that is your fate.
Starting off the gripe strong.
The cursed.
So I don't really like this opening intro sequence, to be honest with you. It's For me, it's just a really major step down after the Dark Souls 1 intro sequence, which gives you so much more backstory about the world that you're about to enter into, what's happened, and why it's in the state it's in. That really didn't do much of anything. All it said was, hey, there was this land called Drangleic. It's fucking shit now. You're gonna go there. I mean, you don't know why, but you're gonna go there. And that's a really weak establishment, if you ask me. And like I said, full disclosure, I think Dark Souls 2 got a lot of shit right where Dark Souls 1 fucking fell flat. I mean, for instance, solid frame rate. This looks good. Looks good. Looks pretty good. Looks good. Oh, but yeah, like Cotton is already pointing out in the comments here. Where's my fucking equipment? There it is. So I can take off my clothes, and as you can see, I'm a fucking man. And this is one of the dumber things, if you ask me, about this intro sequence here, is that your character's already been made for you. That's ridiculous. And like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Fucking, yeah, my god. This is gonna take some getting used to. I haven't done this in a little bit. Oh, don't worry about it. And they did one of the worst things you can do in a game like this, and it's they gave you your backstory. And that's awful. Dark Souls 1 was so much better because... Wait, what am I doing? I'm missing something here. Dark Souls 1 was better because you could just make up your backstory because they didn't bother bogging you down with one. But here it's like, no, you're so upset over your precious dead wife and baby child, which only really works if you're a man, which, as it turns out, surprise, you're a man. Whoops, did you want to play a girl character? Fuck you, here's your backstory anyways. Which is about to get thrown right out the window anyways. I don't know, just this whole intro sequence to me is just a really poor way to start off this game. Oh, and hey, let's check out some secrets. Oh, look at this. Oh. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows what's up here by now. Hi, friend. Hello. What are you looking at? Can I see it? I'll take that. Thank you. Goodbye. Yep, don't mind me. Bye. And wait, in fact, hang on. Yep, there it is. Bye. Ah, that's great. Never mind, fuck it. Fuck everything I'm saying about this. This is the best game ever, obviously. You can wave goodbye to giant fat hippo men that try to sit on you to kill you. Obviously, it's the best game of 2015. Obviously. Alright, here we go. Whatever.
What seems to be the ruckus? Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
She's referring to that old lady in the opening sequence.
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them. Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed. What is your name?
Oh, would you look at that? Now we got a character creation. Oh, well, now you're gonna let me make my fucking character. Name doesn't matter, whatever. George. George the Fighter. Yes, George, that's fine. Yes, George, do it. Oh,
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing.
uh-huh. By the way, I'm gonna try not to talk too much over the dialogue.
Take a closer look.
And here's one of the things that makes
think it's supposed to be.
so very little sense.
Deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
See, now that they've given me this, which is a game mechanic item, suddenly I can change my physical appearance. Anyways, I already have a plan for this character. What I'm gonna do is I'm going... Let's see here, what do we have? What do we have to start off with here? Pretty crappy vitality, decent attunement. Strength. Wow, that's gonna need some pumping. Whatever. Dexterity, adaptability, intelligence, and faith. Yep, sorcerer. Sure. Gift. You can get a single human effigy. Fucking worthless. Healing stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get this, just cause. I'm not gonna spend too much time in this, but hey, check it out. Now you can make a lady person. Which means that opening sequence where you were a man will have made no fucking sense whatsoever. Anyways, let's go a little scrawny. Physique beef. No, let's not do that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Let's go with the... No, not the default. Generic white guy. What's like the oldest old man hair? Yeah, it looks like good old man hair. I could make him the fucking anime protagonist. I could do that. No, I'm just gonna make an old man. These eyebrows are fine. I'm not gonna spend too much time in character creation because I don't really care about this character that much. Because there's no real reason to come up with a backstory for your character because they already did that. Let's go with some light blue eyes. Nice thick beard. George is an old man. Yes, that looks good. Alright, that looks fine. Mess around with this a little bit. Nah, that looks fine. Should I make him slimmer? No. Where is it? Should I make him slimmer? Like this scrawny old man traveling through Drang Lake? Yeah, fuck it. Alright, that looks fine. Oh, it looks... Oh, you're ready to go, George.
All people come here for the same reason.
Yeah.
To break the curse.
Yeah.
You're no different, I should think.
No.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Uh-huh.
Well, you never know.
I'll be honest, I fucking hate this sequence. I really do.
Go through the door and trot along to the gate. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow.
Except that's not true at all.
I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them.
Uh-huh.
Over and over again.
That line in particular. That's why I fucking hate this sequence. Hey, hang on. Do I not have the... Where's my... Did I choose the mage? Okay, yes, I chose the mage. Phew! For a second there, I thought I accidentally chose the deprived. I didn't want that fucking shit. I actually really do like the detail in this house. But anyways, I hate that sequence in particular, especially because of that one fucking line in particular. Because it's... Well, for one thing, it's a fourth wall break, which, for Souls, is just really, really jarring and out of place. And they're clearly trying... Okay, that's a human effigy, by the way. Let's read the item description. Warm, soft, shadow-like effigy. Use this item to reverse hollowing. So bam, right there. The thing that staves off hollowing, the curse of the undead, are these human effigies, not the fucking souls. So, right off the bat, we've got misinformation. Fantastic. I really probably should have made George look a little older. Looks like he's got young face and white hair. Oh, well, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. You're never gonna see his face again. I'm gonna put a fucking helmet on. Anyways, also we can link to other worlds, preventing invasion, blah 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 blah. Mechanic stuff. Peer closely at the effigy, and one begins to perceive a human form. But whose form it takes depends on the person looking. So basically, you consume the human effigies to regain the human form. To not look like fucking beef jerky, basically. Alright, what am I doing here? Okay, I've got this extra armor that I may as well fucking wear. Boom, there we go. Now you don't have to look at my ugly face anymore. And I love that the mage comes with a duplicate set of the fucking imported set. That's so dumb. Speaking of imported set, let's take a look at this fucking armor. Hemp hood that fully covers the face, provides protection from the elements, and little more. So basically, it's a shitty piece of clothing. Cursed souls who wander the lands have a strange way of ending up here, as if drawn by some force. Let's see here. Tunic. Pretty much the same thing. And pretty much the same thing. Okay. But now I also have the Black Hollow Mage robe, which is the robe you see me wearing here. Let's go ahead. No, wrong one. What am I doing? Good job, me. We're off to a good start. Here, let's go and see what this has to say about it. Robe worn by hollow Dranglag mages. Dranglag mages wore different garb depending on their sex? What? What function this served, however, is unknown. Is with many old practices... Wait, hang on. What function this served, however, is unknown, as with many old practices. This is a woman's robe. Excuse me? I'm wearing a fucking girl's robe? Says fucking who? What? Sure, if you say so, video game. If you say so. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh, what a deep lore we're weaving already. Okay. Let's see. Soul arrow. Elementary sorcery. Fires small arrow. Blah, blah, blah. No real lore to be gained from reading that. To use sorceries. Just mechanics-based stuff, pretty much. A modest dagger. Okay, fucking fascinating. So, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and... Here we go. Yep. Now I can stab and shoot people at the same time. This is something that I actually really like about Dark Souls 2. Just in terms of game mechanics, I like the versatility. Because if I wanted to have my dagger on my left hand here, I can fucking do that. And it's the same fucking thing as if I put it on my right hand. You know, I got my swipes and I got this. And there are some items that vary certain abilities that you can do depending on your right or left hand. Like, for example, if a curved sword is in your left hand, instead of a strong attack you have a parry, and that's kind of cool. But like I said, the dual wielding system in this game is actually pretty good, and just from a mechanics standpoint. But anyways, let's... Here's another thing about Souls games. Talk to everybody.
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
This episode is gonna be so fucking slow.
My name is Millibeth. The old women were once fire keepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
Now, hang on a second. No. Yep, there we go.
The old women were keepers of the fire.
Yeah, you already said that.
But now, the fire shows signs of fading.
Wow, just like Dark Souls 1.
And the kingdom is beset by hollows.
Wow, just like Dark Souls 1. So yeah, what she's talking about, Fire Keepers, that was a thing from Dark Souls 1, is you had an entire group of people who basically existed purely to keep fire going. As you can see, they're kind of trying to get that point across. Hey, you got anything else, Mellibeth?
The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth.
Opening sequence, again.
Long ago, fire keepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds.
Mm-hmm.
The old women are long...
Okay, yeah. You've got nothing else. So, already we're trying to link it back to Dark Souls 1. Really? Anyways, this is why I hate this particular sequence, is because you'll notice that she fucking laughs at you. And laughs like, oh, you're gonna lose your souls, ha 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 ha. Like I said earlier, it's a fourth wall break, but more to the point, it's like, you can feel the developers nudging your elbow, like, hey guys, come on, hey guys, hey, we made it really hard, we made it hard, guys, we made it hard though, you're gonna die, please come play the game, it's gonna be good like Dark Souls 1, trust me.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse...
Impasse, excuse me?
But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate. Now, go along, go along. Now, go along.
Yes, okay. But it just kind of comes off as snide, because you can feel the developers laughing at you. Like, ah ha ha, wait till you see how hard it is. Wow. Literally just laughs at you and nothing else. Fucking amazing. Oh, there's a lot that I hate about this game. The lighting system isn't one of them. Except it is, because it's still not as good as the fucking demo from 3 fucking years ago. Alright. Anyways, so my big plan for this character build is going to be Strength Mage. Strength Mage Knight. And I already have my weapon planned, and I don't know. I don't really have a set, like, outfit in mind. I'm probably gonna base it around this robe, maybe, and just put armor on around it, but I'll just make that up as I go. But I do know the equipment I want to use. Alright. Let's remember fucking video games. Yep. Wow, that does so much more damage. This is one thing that they still got right. Which is not entirely fair to say, because this is design, like, 101 right here. It's like, hey, check it out, there's a thing over there that you can totally get to. And it makes the player want to go get to it. It's just basic video games right there. But Dark Souls 1 has that a lot. So, like, giving them a pat on the back because it's here too is not really fair. Exactly. Let's see here. That's, another dagger, just in case. Now I can have 2 daggers. G-Rap, no, don't do that. I only ever do that by accident. This is one of the mechanics. It's a guard break. I'll show it off later, maybe. Gee, Rabbit, though, you get to have 2. Your mom lets you have 2 daggers. You're so lucky. I think mine wins. Nope, wait, that's the wrong button, me. Good job, me. Oh, you're so fucking welcome, you piece of shit. Eat it, dick. Oh, we're off to a beautiful start. Oh, who's that? Who's that talking to me now? What? Cotton, what did I steal from you? What are you talking about? Let's see here. I'm trying to think. So, like, one thing that's different from Dark Souls 1 to this is in Dark Souls 1, when you're locked on like this, you can only roll left, right, forward, and backwards. In Dark Souls 2, they give you angular rolling. Like, you can kind of, whichever direction you're pushing in. Oh, yeah, the 2 daggers joke. Yeah, I did. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to my friend here. What you're doing is fucking rude. Yeah, whatever. Here, just fucking go away. Like, goddamn. Ah, you're so annoying. Yes, though, I did get the idea for that joke from my friend Cotton. Because I'm a hack, you see. Let's go ahead and kick this.
You, give it, Moose.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
The crows! Every Souls game has crows. Here they are. And they're asking for something smooth and silky. So let's leave this small, smooth and silky stone. That drop.
Yeah. Silky smooth!
So also, these crows are fucking invisible. But isn't that nice? They gave me this nice herb.
Give it, Moose. Yes, you! Give us Silky!
So, I dropped a little pearl for them and they gave me the good kush. Let's see if this is what they want. Yep, they like that. Okay, what you got for me? The fuck? Excuse me? No, hang on. What the shit is this? The white ring. Excuse me? Excuse me? Wow, okay, sure, why not? Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want to do. There's an item there. It's probably useless, but I want it anyways. Make a grave for the nameless soldier. Haha, fucking classic rock and roll references that I'm pretty sure nobody gets. Fucking nobody. Here, get... No, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna be the fist wizard. I cast fist. It worked. Wait, did that actually do more damage than my dagger? That's gonna be really sad. Oh, this is another thing too. Where's the... Here we go. Jump controls. Check it out. You can switch jump controls. Unlike fucking Bloodborne. I hate that they changed it back. In Dark Souls 1, the way it works is you hold down the circle button to start running. And you have to briefly let go of it for like a... You know what? In fact, yeah, let me just do it real quick. Briefly let go of it, and then mash it again to jump. And it's fucking awful. Giving it a separate button, like here, is so much better. I don't think I'm gonna make this jump. Watch me not make this jump. Oh my god, I made the jump. Holy shit. Amber herbs. Now, there's another thing, too. I really like the idea of these items. I wish they were more readily available. Well, they basically only exist to restore spell uses. An annual herb with an amber color so deep gives the impression of luminescence. Color restores a small blah blah blah. It is mistaken belief that many that the flowers of the herb do not blossom. However, small white flowers do blossom during the dusk when the moon is visible. Huh. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much just gonna keep this fucking ring on. I don't give a shit. No, I'm gonna take it off. That was too silly. That's a PvP item, really. And what it's good for is tricking... Oh, because... I'll just go ahead and show it real quick. Basically, when you have other players in your party, they look like this. Whereas you look like this. So when you have enemy players, you can trick them. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Let's see how much damage this does. It does not do more than my dagger. Okay, good. That would be ridiculous. Alright, let's see here. Oh, the cracked red-eye orb. Here we go. What do you got for me? Invade other worlds. Defeat Master of the World. Acquire a token of spite. The residual sends those... fucking blah blah blah. Most of these items are only going to really tell you game mechanics stuff. There's a figure in the doorway there. Hooah! A statue blocks your way. This was not here in the original version of this game, but that's okay, because there's not really much else in this area worth getting. In fact, I've pretty much wasted my fucking time not just walking through. It's not like these 400 souls are gonna matter in the long run. Oh, and here you can find a bunch of people having written Praise the Sun, because that's all anybody ever fucking writes. Because it's a goddamn meme parade. Hi, I'm a cynic. How are you? Alright, here we go. Let's just open up to this bland fucking... Oh wait, that's not the one. Is this the one? Yep, this is the one. Oh, now the music kicks in, now that I'm not looking at it. Oh, great, fantastic. Morning Star, which I can't use yet. Well, I will say, again, just purely on a mechanical level, this is something that was a fantastic addition. You can see how many souls you need to level up next, which is fantastic. That's such a good addition. I don't know why they didn't bring that back for Bloodborne. It's the most obnoxious thing to not remember how many souls you need. Exactly. And you're like, well, I guess I'll just go fucking check. And you have to sit through a fucking loading screen. No, wait, hang on. And then you gotta go back to where you were, and you have to sit through another fucking loading screen. Like I said, this may as well just be called Rabbot fucking complains about shit. This series. So this guy's undead. You can tell because he's green.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
I packed my tools in here. See, it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Gee, I can't imagine who did that. Maybe you did, and you forgot, because you're undead, and undead forget things. Ha 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 ha. So, this is like... This is where your suspension of disbelief starts to fucking go away, because check out this window. Look how open this window is. I'm not even doing anything. Why are you strutting in place? George, what are you doing? Why are you... Look at him. Look at him, he's fucking strutting it. You got nothing to say for yourself, George? I don't know what that was. For some reason, he was just strutting in place. Okay, sure, whatever. You want to dance? You can dance if you want to, George. In fact, you can leave your friends behind.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
But like I said, this is the dumbest thing, because both of these... In fact, this window is even more open, because it's a bigger opening. There's no reason, absolutely none, why you can't just climb in through the fucking window, besides the fact that it's game mechanics. And by the way, the door's locked. It's so dumb. All I'm saying is, if you want a room or a house or something to be locked off, then actually block it off. Like, holy shit. This is why I can't really take much of the narrative in this seriously. And that's not even the worst example of that either. Okay, but I gotta go around talking to all these useless ass NPCs. Except for you. You're perfect and beautiful, and everybody loves you. As well they should.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining.
Because
Just
you're gonna
about ready to fall
die.
apart,
Fucking...
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Okay, so I have a question.
Well, suit yourself.
I have a question.
Oh yes. You may call me Shaqua. Enchante.
Enchante.
So, what did you want anyway?
Yeah, I have a question. Why is a cat
Oh, you
fucking
smell
talking to me?
Wonderful.
Okay, yes, I smell good, thank you. Holy shit, what a chatterbox. And I love that the fucking NPC thing just says, sweet Shaqua. Is there anything here that I need? Not really, not really.
This place is already dead.
Uh-huh.
Everything will crumble and waste away
Ugh.
so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
Okay, so that line in particular right there is going to kind of establish what you might call this game's running theme. This idea of old shit crumbling away so that new shit can come in its
This
place.
place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself.
Uh-huh.
It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now.
No,
For
unfortunately,
heaven's
I'm
sake.
not playing Shadow
No
of the
one even
Colossus
knows
right
their
now
names
instead of
anymore.
this.
Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
So is she like a necrophiliac or something? Because I'm undead. The only smell that could be growing stronger about me is the smell of decay and rotting. Look, you can see her little teeth. And you can clip into her body. Yeah, just get right on in that cat mouth. Okay, that's
Have you made friends with the man by the sea? He's lost everything. Absolutely everything.
Uh-huh.
The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants.
Fascinating.
Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right?
Ah, ghost. Holy shit.
It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know? Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago they called it Victor's Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges, speak to the rock. Although, you'd just as well not. Nothing but...
Okay, so that ought to be everything. I'll come back and double check. But the stone in particular that she's talking about is right over here. Right over here. The Victor Stone. This is one of the covenants available in the game. Basically, what you can do is you can make everything slightly more challenging, and you'll presumably get better rewards. Not that I would know. The only thing that's really useful for is if you stay in there, enemies will not despawn. Dark Souls 2, they added a mechanic where if you kill a certain group of enemies over and over again, they will start to despawn, so that you cannot just keep killing them. And I understand why they did that, but I disagree with that idea, because it prevents grinding, which is dumb.
Oh. Who are you again?
Really?
No, I'm not serious.
Really, Shalqua? Really?
You do have a rather pleasant scent.
Yes, my
Type
scent,
I'm
whatever.
Quite fond of.
Yes. And you have anything else?
This place is already... Everything will crumble.
Yeah.
This place
You're
is
no.
fast. It's an...
Yes, blah blah blah.
Nothing. Well, that...
Okay, so I'm all done with her. Oh, by the way, check this out. It's a rock. I'm gonna hit the rock. Hey, Lamau. You can tell I'm just fucking drained of energy. A locked house. Oh well. See, like, that's actually properly locked off, because you couldn't probably... I don't know. You probably could fit through these windows. Fuck it, never mind then. At least that actually looks like it would be hard to break into. Not the fucking blacksmith's house. Hey, buddy.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares.
God, he's
I
so...
could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Okay, let's actually see what he's got. Nothing I can afford, okay.
I came from the west, from Volgan.
Cool.
Have you been there?
No.
It's a lively place, vibrant with trade.
Okay.
Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really.
So, Volgan, is that where all the black people come from in this world? Not trying to... I'm legitimately not trying to be a racist or make a racist joke, but I'm like serious, because he's kind of the only black person I can think of in the entire game. And he comes from Volgan, so it stands to reason that that's probably where the POCs come from.
A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now you actually have a little bit of lore for me.
Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here?
Okay, so you're drained of dialogue.
Well, I do hope I see you.
Yeah, I'll come back and deal with you later, buddy. Don't worry about that. Oh, I'll bring some for you. Titanite shard. Let's see here. Discovered ancient layer of earth, blah blah blah. What Titanite is basically your equipment upgrade material. Okay, we're almost done. Whew, and then we can actually go play the fucking game. Won't that be good? Won't that be fun? The answer is no, it won't be. I'm not enjoying a single fucking second of this. But I had to do something. Alright, Malden.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent. The smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drow Lake these days,
There are very few places like that.
Okay, cool. So this guy is like... Well, the thing is, he's basically a rehash of a character from Dark Souls 1, except they don't really do anything with him here. He's just kind of here because, hey, look, it's like Dark Souls 1. Remember Dark Souls 1?
I am Solden.
Solden, that's what your name was.
And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here.
Oh, you too had a loving wife and child?
You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here.
You turned into candle wax?
Well, that's not true at all.
Oh, so wow,
There's
the
nothing
entire
here for you,
fucking synopsis that the
me,
plot starts off
or
with
anybody.
just got disproven.
Do you know much about soul? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself.
Uh-huh.
Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means?
Huh?
To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die, and that's quite a predicament, really.
Wow, Solden, you're fucking depressing. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. A pool of blood? Why is there a pool of blood by you? By the way, oh yeah, I figured. Somebody try and fight you? Somebody tried to fight you and lost. That's just sad. You'd think that you're so, like, depressed, you'd probably just give up.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls.
What
And
an
wherever you
interesting
go
way to
from
phrase
here,
that.
You'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse.
Mm-hmm.
If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have.
Oh, well, like I said... What did he say? No.
Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous.
Uh-huh.
You will face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid.
Oh, boy.
Protection is yours, if you wish. You...
Okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm only gonna join this temporarily to get a ring. That's only gonna be useful for the
That is a
first
wise
area,
decision.
and nowhere else.
People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence.
Mm-hmm.
Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Okay, so the only reason I really did that was so I could get the blue seal, which gives you a little boost of HP, which is slightly useful.
Do you feel? No, it suits me just fine. As I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time. Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains.
Let's see, I think that might be it right
You
over
may
there.
just find something there that will be of use on your journey.
Okay, cool.
But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back.
In fact, come to think of it... No. Oh, yeah. You can see a couple areas that you can go to from here.
I find peaceful.
Yeah, blah, 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 Solden. You can see Hade's Tower of Flame right over there. You can see Drangleic Castle over there, and there's an aqueduct. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the fortress that he was just talking about. You got good old binoculars on out. I mean, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it is, because you can see that statue of a guy behind the castle ramparts there. We're gonna get a better look at that later. Anyways, there's Hade's Tower of Flame. You can tell because it's got that tower with all the fire coming out of it. And there's Drangleic Castle right there. Or should I say Drangleic Tower? That's some Final Fantasy shit right there. You got anything else for me, Malden? Salden?
And every journey...
Okay, blah, blah, blah.
Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate.
So yeah, that over there.
In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather.
Uh-huh.
But the road leading there is perilous.
Uh-huh.
The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth?
Oh yeah, over there. I'll show that in a
I don't
second.
know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there. Not without a ladder of some sort.
Oh ho, game mechanics for later on.
The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land.
Beacons to be
If
undead.
you're tired, try resting beside the flame.
So really all he's doing right now is explaining
Long
game mechanics.
ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire.
I already know
She
this.
kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went.
Oh, it's a
Did you
mystery.
notice any letters on the ground?
Okay, blah blah blah. You're just...
You may notice symbols that are...
These
Do
are...
you see the way beyond the book?
Okay, you're done.
Maybe?
So most of that was literally just game mechanics, but I can explain that my fucking self later on when I get to them. It doesn't matter right now. Oh, let's just move on already. God damn.
Are you the next monarch,
Fuck you, Shanlot. I hate
or
you.
merely a pawn of fate?
I hate this character. I
Bearer
really
of the
honestly
curse.
do.
I will remain by your side.
Just such a
till this
nothing
frail
character.
hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Uh-huh.
Bearer of the... For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Is that a shard? Here, to see. However...
Okay, so... Here's one of the things mechanically that I think was a terrible decision. Back in Dark Souls 1, you could level up in any bonfire. Now in Dark Souls 2, you have to come back to this character every time you want to level up. And she's the only way you can do that. But right now I can't do that. Well, I might be able to if I pop some of these. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat these real quick. No, wait, that's not the one. Yep, there we go. Hey!
Bearer...
I get a couple out of this. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get some strength going. I'm gonna need that shit. Hey! Fantastic. Okay, let's arrange this a little better. There we go. So the reason that's annoying, where I'm gonna get rid of that. The reason that's annoying is because that's basically 2 extra loading screens every fucking time you want to level up, and that is fucking obnoxious. What? It's just what a bad idea. What a bad idea. It's just so annoying. And it's because they wanted to make it like Demon Souls. That's really it. That's really the only reason that character exists, and the only reason why your level up is now tied to a character. Is because they wanted to make it like Demon Souls, where you had the Maiden in Black. But of course, in just going for fucking nostalgia, they completely ignored the very reason why it was changed from Dark Souls to Demon Souls to Dark Souls in the first place. It was changed from Demon Souls to Dark Souls to where you could just level up at any given checkpoint, so that you could ignore the pain of having to sit through fucking loading screens every time you wanted to level up. And that's kind of one of the fundamental problems with Dark Souls 2, is that it ignores progress. Like, for instance, look at this. I only have 2 Estus, but in exchange I have these life gems, which are farmable. Which, again, exists because it's more like Demon Souls, and people like Demon Souls. People are nostalgic for Demon Souls, so let's just make it more like Demon Souls. I've got a fucking spam message in the chat. That's how you know you've made it, boys and girls. When some random asshole puts fucking spam messages in your chat box. Homer Bone and a soul of the lost undead. There's Grimace. There's Grimace, everybody. Hang on, let me check some. Am I strong enough to, if I two-hand this? Ah! Holy shit! Oh god. Excuse you. I am not strong enough to two-hand the mace. Holy shit. Oh my god, I forgot you were there. By the way, this is a different version from the original version that they sold. And some of the enemies got switched around a little bit. I wonder if this will be enough. If I just do this all day to kill you. I don't think it will be. Ah, for goodness sake, man. Seriously? Stop flailing around. I'm trying to get... Excuse me. Excuse me. Just... Now you might be saying to yourself, wow, Rabbit, you're being a fucking coward right now. And you're right. I am being a fucking coward right now. And you know what? That's okay. Being a fucking coward this early on is A-okay. Because there's really not much else you can do. Oh, by the way, this is something that I want to point out. This is another change that, mechanically, I do like a lot of the changes in Dark Souls 2 from Dark Souls 1. Like, let's say I wanted to two-hand the item in my left hand for some reason. If I hold down, because like, when I push triangle, I two-hand my main weapon. If I hold down triangle, I two-hand my left-hand item. That probably is more obvious if I have 2 different items. There I'm holding my dagger, here I one-hand my fist. You know, that I like. I like that a lot, actually. I really love the dual-wield system in this. I hope they bring it back for Dark Souls 3. I honestly do. It's just, it's so much more versatile this way. Let's see here. Should I rest at the bonfire? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I don't know if it'll bring back the big ogre guy. I think it might be a mini-boss. No, he's not a mini-boss. That guy respawns. Fantastic! Oh well, I'll just have to ignore you. Or hope you ignore me. Or hope I can sneak on by. Isn't there an item somewhere on the opposite bank? I can just sneak on by you. I think there was, but I can't seem to find it. I thought there was an item like right here. Oh, hi. So that's where you were hiding, you bastard. Sneaky little fucker. I thought there was, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, let's... Okay, everybody, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Who the shit? Oh my god, he blended right into the background. Really? 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 Come here. Alright, come here. Excuse me, man. Come on with this. Get over here. Get over here. Stop that. Oh, you were waking up too? No. Stop it. Oh God. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, get out of there. Get out of here. No. Stop that. Stop it. Stop. No. Okay. Alright. Look at this water as it goes into nothing. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Look at that. Water going into nothing. Oh, but it's waiting behind this rock. You mean this rock that's completely blocking off any pathway for it? So the water should be pooling up here, but it's not. But, whatever. Grade A design. Grade A design. Oh, look, you can see part of the castle. That looks silly every time. Okay, come here. Oh, look at all these sleeping people. Who the shit? Oh, God. Fucking ghosts. Now, the real challenge of this area is not to actually get through in one piece. It's to get through with your weapon in one piece. Because holy shit, is that going to be rough. No, come here. Stop that. Stop it. Shh. Only dreams now. Alright, who's next? You. You look like you're next. Yep, you're next. Come here. Anybody else waking up? No? Okay. You look like you're next. Come on down! Oh, you're not even fucking harmed. I don't gotta worry about you. I'm just gonna wail on you, because you ain't shit. Alright, who's next? Yeah, you look good enough. Come on, come here. No. Ow. There we go. That's what I was trying to do a second ago. Just couldn't get the leap attack out. A broken sword? Perfect! This game is so hard, you guys. This game is so difficult. Who the shit? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, excuse me. No, you're stopping that. You're stopping it right now. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. Alright. I better go up there and take care of him. Oh, but what's this? Items. Alright, let's go. Come on. Well, that was fucking worth it. Don't you feel like that was worth it, kids? Of course you do. What are you talking about? It's not like that was a huge waste of fucking time. Actually, the throwing knives in this game are very useful. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and equip them. They're useful just to at least get to this first bonfire up ahead. Also, I'll get a better look at that fucking vista here in a second. Holy shit, that's a bad looking vista. It is honestly depressing. First I gotta get rid of the people. Alright, come here. Come on. Is anybody coming at me up here? No, not yet. Alright. So look at that. Look at that fucking PS2 looking background. That's just sad. That's really sad and depressing and just sad. I mean, come on, people. You had all this extra time to work on this. And look how well textured my fucking hood is, and then just look back at the repeated textures that extend for infinity. And this really low poly fucking hills. And the sad part is it's not really even like a really far away vista. Like, that's right there. You can see the low poly right there. Oh, it's so bad looking. And look at that shitty repeating texture. Is that a tunnel? What the fuck is that tunnel doing there? Where the shit? Oh my god, I know where that is. I did not know you could see there from here. That is ridiculous. Okay. Man, this game is so challenging. I sound really snarky right now. Mage builds are kind of easy during the early game. Not so much during the late game. But during this early game, oh yeah, absolutely. Mage builds are a fucking walk in the park. Because you can just laser shoot everything that's a problem, pretty much. Be done. Okay, you know, just one last look at that. Just, oh my god. It looks just so ugly. Like, I try not to be Mr. Oh, the fucking graphics. Because ultimately, gameplay is always going to be the thing that matters to me the most. But that just looks so damn ugly. And like I said, it wouldn't be so much of a thing, but it's right there. I can see the low poly count right fucking there. It's just so sad. Ah. Wow, it's almost as if they pushed the game out too fucking soon. Or something like that. Look how fucking easy this is. Oh, he's still alive. Not anymore, he's not. Are you dead? Yeah, you're the guy I just killed. Okay, so you're fine. You can just sit right there. You can just keep on taking a nap, buddy. You deserved it. The well-earned rest for Jimmy the Hollow today. Oh man, this game is just so difficult, you guys. Oh man. Wow, that guy almost got me because this game is really hard. Oh, it's just like this old lady said. I'm gonna lose all these souls. Obviously. Oh man, he almost got me. I can't believe I almost died. Hey, cool. Better armor. It's not, though. It's not better armor, and it weighs a lot more, too. Wow. Whew! He almost got me. Man, this game is so hard. Come this close to losing all my souls. Can you believe it, guys? Like I said, the big challenge of this particular zone right here is not getting through in one piece. It is getting your weapons through in one piece. Your weapons are underneath my weapons there. You can see little red bars. Cool, thanks. Oh, what do you got for me? Oh, cool, thanks. Ah, okay, alright, you're threatening. And now you're not. Goodbye. Underneath all my equipment, though, you can see underneath my daggers 2 red bars that are slowly going down. That's how much durability they have. You'll notice that I'm not even to the first bonfire, and both of these daggers, although I've been alternating them... Oh my god, look at that fucking bird. Look at the low, dodgy frame rate on that fucking bird. That's depressing. That's just sad. What was I saying? Oh yeah. See that even though I've been alternating my daggers very carefully, both of them are about halfway through being broken. Oh, excuse you, Mr. Archer. Fuck you. Ow. Nope, that's fine. I'll just use one of these. And goodbye to you. Man, he almost got me. Oh, jeez, that was scary. I almost lost all my souls again. Yeah. I'm being a snarky asshole about it, but... Come here, you. You're giving me so much trouble on my melee build, but now that I have ranged attacks too, you can't do shit. Yeah, fuck you. Just for good measure. Like, the entire reason I even picked up these throwing knives is on every other build that's so much more useful because, like... Your weapons come so close to breaking before you even get to this first bonfire. Now, these guys are actually much more of a challenge. Clearly not that much of a challenge, but they are much more of a challenge than the other soldier guys. You can tell because they're wearing better armor. But, hey, as long as I'm speaking about weapon durability, I may as well bring this up. One of the big, like, really shitty things about this game is that weapon durability is not tied to how many times you actually hit an opponent. Weapon durability is, for some genius reason, tied to how many frames of animation your weapon, while swinging, is connecting with a body. Now, the reason that that's a dumb idea is because when you're talking about a game that, across different versions, plays either at 30 frames a second or 60 frames a second, the experience can be vastly differing for no good reason. It should not be tied to frame rate. It's almost as if they never intended to push it past 30 frames a second or something like that. And here's the really, really big problem with that. This is affected both by living bodies and dead ones. I don't know if I can reach this guy with this particular weapon. I'm kind of almost reaching him. Okay, no, that's not what I meant to do at all. Well, where can I find another body? Another dead body somewhere. He's on the ground. He's on the ground. Let's see here. Didn't one of you guys fall down here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Where did he go? Huh, that's really weird. It disappeared. Oh well. Let's see. Well, anyways, the point is that if you can find a dead body that you can hit, then you can just break your weapon on that dead body. And that is the most ridiculous fucking... Oh my god, those bodies do disappear. Wow. Okay. Sure. But anyways, never turn your back on a body, kids. Wow, look how much worse that looks than the gameplay demo from 2 fucking years ago. What? Cynicism? I don't know what you're talking about. Cynicism? I don't even know her. No, I'm kidding. I am gonna be a cynical asshole, though. A cynical, snarky, complaining asshole. Oh no, this door is locked. Let me in. Let me in. No, but let me in, though. Get over here, you prick. Don't think you can run away from me. Fuck you. Don't you run into the corner. You son of a bitch. Damn it all. Oh well. I'll come back for you later. As soon as I get done with your friend here. You see, that's the only real issue that mages have, is that the wind up on your spell is, you know, just long enough for enemies that are a bit more aggressive to close the gap on you. Let's see if I can reach him. Oh, hey, there's a sign over there. See, that sign is for other players to come join me if I wanted their help. I don't need their help, though. Because George is a tough man. If I can just... Now, how is this intersecting with your body when you were lying down and awake, but now that you're dead, it's not? Now, that just doesn't make any sense. What do you got to say about that, George? Good talk, George. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just picked up a better helmet, too. Let's see here. Helm worn by hollowed royal soldiers. Appears in crafted quality materials, but is highly degraded. Degraded, I mean, degraded. Good job, me. Degraded and close to falling apart. Wearing this will be of little use. Well, it's currently better than a patchy cloth fucking hood, so we're putting it on. And my equipment load. This is another thing. It's a carryover from Dark Souls 1, but it's vastly different than it is in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 1, you wanted to keep your equipment load under 50, otherwise, well, your roll would be slowed down, your evasion roll. Here, like, the equipment load affects how far your evasion roll. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, also you can light torches. You don't really need to, but you can do that. You don't need to, but you can. Oh hey, there's another summon sign. Like I said, I don't need help. Come here, you! Oh my god, I didn't even see that. That fucking... You fucking... For real with this? Come on. Oh my god. Oh. Bye-bye. Oh hey, you dropped something for me too. Ooh, a firebomb. That's gonna be useful later on. Where's the... Here it is. Come here. Come on. Just drop a little bit. There we go. Yeah. So clearly I'm gonna have to resort to some extreme measures to get that fucking lizard. Oh wait, no. Here we go. Alright, come on. Let's light it up, light it up. My songs know what you did in the dark. I actually really like that song, to be honest. There you are, you prick. You think you can run away from me? You thought wrong. Yeah. Who's the fucking genius now? Because it's not you. Oh, hey, cool. That's pretty useless, but cool. Whatever. Yeah? Oh, you weren't asleep? Yeah, that guy pretty much exists just to fuck with you if you come over here and try to open that chest without looking around more. Whoop-ha. Wow, that fall almost killed me. Good thing it didn't. Hello.
Something, anything.
It's a friendly old lady.
Help an old woman and buy something.
She actually does have a face, too. She doesn't just have a texture in her hood. Let's see, what do I need from you? I know I need this. And I have a firebomb, so I don't need to buy that from you. Fragrant branches of yore. I'm gonna need those later on, but they're so expensive. That's just ridiculous. I could buy another copy of Soul Arrow. But I don't need that. Okay, let's just go and go with that. I may as well go ahead and buy... I may as well read the information on the Traveling Merchant set. Hat worn by merchants from Lanifer, where blue represents knowledge. Wearing this increases item discovery. Lanifer is the farthest land to the south, and it follows a strict edict of isolationism. The rare visitors from Lanifer is always a little odd. Let's see here. Coat worn by merchants, gloves worn by merchants. Yeah, pretty much all the same information here. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this as well, because like in the item description it says, it boosts item discovery, which is going to be useful for farming later on. And I don't really need anything else from here.
Thank you kindly.
And you'll notice that NPCs that are merchants have different dialogues depending on whether you buy stuff or not.
Lonely times these are.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of useful information there. But let's...
My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's run and run off.
Mm-hmm.
Drowned Lake's been up a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own.
That's actually a pretty good line. I've got to give you that much. So, she just said that she's been around... Well, she implied that she's been around since the War of the Giants. But as you can see, well, this whole place is decrepit and all of its soldiers have gone hollow, which basically means that they're pretty much, for lack of better phrasing, they're pretty much just feral and they attack anything that comes around.
They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says.
Wow, I never noticed, but if you get like a really good look at her fingers, it looks like the... Yeah. It almost looks like the flesh is coming off of her finger bones, but it's also like her fingernails are just really long. I never noticed that before. That's a really good detail. It has a very visual implication of just pure aging.
It's high time that I pick up a move of a bargain for you.
Okay, so that basically means next time we reset the world in some way or other, she will have picked up and moved. Well, I mean, she literally just said that she was picking up and moving. That means that we've exhausted her dialogue, and now she's going to move somewhere else. Where is she going to move? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Really? Really? You heard me from all the way over there? Shut up. I'm wearing his helmet. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't even stand a chance. Doesn't stand a chance. It don't stand it, though. Oh, also, there's another mechanic that I kind of like. If you sprint off a ledge like that, you can roll to mitigate fall damage. Excuse you. Bam! Oh, knocked you out of the air. Oh, please don't fall. Oh god, that was scary. But yeah, you see like that extra hit there that I swiped through his dying body as he was already dead? Like, that was a hit of, like, on my durability. Like, that's shit that I'm talking about. Like, that's why it's so fucking off. The durability in this game is so awful. Is because that extra hit can break your weapon. You done? Like, I don't know. I like it better in Dark Souls 1, where the durability lasted you a good while, but it also cost you money. Or, not money, but souls. Why the hell did I bounce off of that? Get over here, come on. There we go, fucking finally. Alright, now we got some more of these guys wandering around. Come here, you. There we go. This is why I say that I really like the dual-wielding system in this game, because, like, in Dark Souls 1, you only had the actual moveset of the weapon if it was in your right hand. And I really hope that that's not the case in Dark Souls 3, because like it's just so much more versatile to have like this wide array. Especially because like this allows you to mix and match weapons. Like if you wanted to do a spear and a sword together, then you could do that. Anyways, let's go ahead and introduce these new enemy types. Oh my god, wow, that does way less damage than I thought it would. Okay, that's fucking scary. Oh god, you have a friend joining in. Oh god, please, 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 no. Oh god, no, 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 no. No, please, no. Okay, thank you, bye. We don't want any, not today. Oh, and it just fizzles out for some weird reason. Oh, that's stuff I'll explain later on. Excuse me, no, no, you're done, honey. Go home, go home. You know, back when they did the network stress test. Oh god, that was bad. Whoops. Okay. Whew. Back during earlier builds of Dark Souls 2, there was a mechanic that they were talking about maybe doing, where like you know how you have your melee weapons. Oh my god, there's an item up there. What the shit? Fucking when? Fucking how? Oh, interesting. I wonder if I can even wear these. No, I can't because I'm not strong enough. So heavy, I can't wear it properly. Oh god. Oh, I'll wear that soon enough, though. I will. I will fucking wear that. That's nice. I like that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Anyways. So, you push R1 and you got your light attack. You can spam it quicker than your strong attack. You push R2 and you got your strong attack, and depending on the weapon, it's, you know, so there's a certain amount of quickness. But way back during earlier builds of Dark Souls 2, one of the things they were talking about was having a light attack and strong attack variation on spells, and that was such a cool idea. Like, the idea was that the strong attack obviously would take way longer to charge up, but it would be worth it because of the damage that you get out of it. And as you can see, here's my L1, bam, and here's my L2. Just like in Dark Souls 2, I just swing my stick at him. Fucking worthless. In fact, let's see how much damage that does. Wow, that's actually not bad damage. But as you can see by the amount of durability that I lost on that, clearly not what this thing is meant for. Okay, now this is going to be the first major risk I take. Oh, get it open. Ah! Whew! Here's a nice little secret for you. It's kind of hard to get your hands on, but there's a nice, powerful starting weapon for you, and a little bonus there. Did it. First try. Didn't even sweat. Wasn't worried. Shut up. What are you talking about? Oh, hey, there's an item over here. I don't remember this being here. Oh, it's just another fucking life gem. Look at how many of these fucking life gems I have. I'm never gonna run out of health. This is ridiculous. I pretty much do not need these throwing knives anymore. Okay, alright. We've cleared out a good little chunk of the Forest of Fallen Giants here. But that's another thing, too, is this place is called the Forest of Fallen Giants. And now I'm gonna... What was that? What was that? What was that? Is there an enemy nearby? No? No? Okay. No, that was just my character readjusting his stance. So anyways... Also, look at these fucking flakes. Embers just floating around. The only reason these are really here... It kind of makes sense because there's that fire down below the fortress that's going for some reason. But, again, this is another thing that's pretty much here to tie back to Dark Souls 1, because this is how it was in Dark Souls 1. In the starting area, you had these random embers just floating around. But anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, so here's a giant over here. Yep. There he is. As you can see, he's that giant there. Not looking too hot. looking a little worse for wear, you might say. Where? Oh, hello. Get rid of you. Let's play fucking Gears of War with it. Cover-based shooting. Thanks, Microsoft. Get out of here. Who the shit? Oh, Havoc physics. Oh, goodness. Well, I don't know. Are they using the Havoc physics engine again? I don't know. It certainly looked like it with that display. How the shit? Oh, God. Oh. Just waded through my fucking hit. And didn't get staggered. Who the hell do you think you are? Eliza from Skullgirls? You can't do it. Oh god, oh god. Oh no. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Don't worry, boys and girls. I've got 22 fucking life gems. It's goddamn fine. That's the thing I don't like about the life gems, is they suck all the challenge out of this. Like, I appreciate that they tried to fortify the challenge by limiting your Estus Flask, which are easily renewable health items. But look at that. These enemies just fucking dumping life gems on me. They're just throwing the health at me like they think I'm some kind of amateur. Which I guess they obviously think I do, considering I picked a mage to start with. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, you know, I'd really like to spend my souls, but I guess I have to sit through a fucking loading screen to do that. Thanks, FromSoft. I really hate the mandatory waifu thing. It's the same with Bloodborne. I'm not just ragging on this one particular dev team. Because Miyazaki did it again when it came to fucking Bloodborne, and it was a bad decision then, too.
Bearer of the seek
blah, blah, blah. And here's a really good way to make people hate a character that you want them to like. Force them to sit through shitty, unwanted dialogue in order to get something they fucking need out of them. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and pump up the strength. Okay, the next thing's next. Alright, let's see here. Can I wield the mace now if I use both hands? I can. Okay, fantastic. Now you'll notice that the mace has 40 durability, and daggers have 60 durability. So this... Am I looking at this right? Oh, no. This mace has 60 durability. So it'll be on par with the daggers. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that other dagger equipped just in case. Alright, let's go ahead and be a bro.
Ah, yes. Very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Okay, you got nothing new to say, whatever. Alright. And a bow. A bow. Wonder if this will reset him. If I have enough, I could probably get a better mace. This is a decent mace, but it's a very... And this is another thing, too, is, just from yep, he's activated. Just from an aesthetic standpoint, like, this is something that kind of bothers me about Dark Souls 2. And the maces in Dark Souls 1 were like this, too, is that weapons overall in this game have a sort of slightly too big aesthetic. Like this works. Excuse me. This works for a dagger. This is sort of realistic. Where's the short sword? Yes, yes, yes. This is actually pretty realistic for a short sword. In fact, this is extremely realistic for a short sword. Yeah, I'm not dexterous enough for it. And similarly, this is pretty darn realistic for a longsword. It's a little too wide for what a real longsword would be like, and you're holding it completely wrong, and it's bugging the shit out of me, but whatever. This is a fairly realistic example of what a longsword would actually be proportioned like in real life. See, as you can see, it's not as tall as I am. In fact, if I set it tip to hilt, it would probably just come somewhere between the bottom of my sternum and my navel. Which, again, realistic proportion for a longsword. Now, let me equip the mace. As you can see, the mace is as big as my fucking head. That is unrealistic. Maces are not as big as people's heads. And it's kind of that way for all the strength weapons in this game, but that's just kind of a general thing, is that a lot of weapons are almost slightly too big, but ultimately realistically proportioned. And then you have strength weapons, which are ridiculous. This axe is a strength weapon. The head on this axe is ridiculous. This is clearly a wood chopping axe, but the head on this is completely ridiculous. I'll also, fuck it, while I'm complaining about unrealistic stuff, this is not how you would hold a fucking longsword with two hands. This is not how you would hold a longsword with two hands at all. This is awful fucking grip style right here. You would not hold your hands right next to each other. You would spread your hands further apart. The left hand would be gripping the pommel specifically. And the reason you spread your hands further apart is so that you have more leverage, so that you can more easily manipulate the sword while swinging, while doing things like guarding and parrying. Okay, alright, I'm done complaining about that. That's honestly one of the reasons why one of many reasons why I could not keep playing games like Dragon Age Inquisition, because you have the great swords in that fucking game that have handles a foot fucking long, and the characters still put their hands right next to each other. It just bothers the shit out of me.
This is dangerous work.
You'll notice that his hammer there is also pretty much as big as his head. That is also completely unrealistic.
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth, not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look, but do it quick.
Let's see here. How much is the mace? I almost have enough of the mace. And I think this mace is actually better. Let's see here. It has a base damage of 120 and a B scaling. Yeah. Now, what does this mace have? 110 and a C scaling. Yeah, that's a better mace. I may as well grab it. Especially because it has less of a strength requirement anyways, which means I'll be able to one-hand it much sooner. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna dump all these fucking point items. What I don't spend on the blacksmith, I'll just spend on leveling up. Alright, come here. Where are we? So there's a lot of weapons here. And this is one of my most hated things. Excuse me? What does that say? No. Where? Here we go. Durability. Stability. Now, let's see here. Stability, that's how much... That's basically the deflection when you block. Weapons, of course, have completely terrible stability, which makes sense, because you're blocking with a weapon. If you were blocking with a shield, you could deflect a lot more easily. Let's see here. So let's look at the durabilities real quick, shall we? 60 on the longsword, which is a strength and dexterity based weapon. So that's a weapon you want if you're doing a build based around strength and dexterity. Broadsword, again, strength and dexterity, 60. A falchion, a dexterity based weapon, 45. A rapier, another dexterity based weapon. Well, the estoc and the rapier are both dexterity weapons, 45 and 45. A battle axe, a strength weapon, 60. This mace, a strength weapon, 60. This spear, a dex weapon, 50. In case you're not noticing the pattern here, dexterity-based weapons have less durability, which may not seem like that big of a deal if you're playing at 30 frames a fucking second. When you're not playing at 30 frames a second, though, doing a dex build is a pain in the dick. Trust me, I know. Let's see here. Yeah, already this mace does way more damage. Look at that. 30 more damage. A much better investment of my time.
There, see, less.
Alright, let's get this little shit out of the way. Let's see here. Should I put a point into dexterity? No. The big thing... Oh man, I'm so close to just being able to one-hand this mace. I'm also really close to being able to put on those leggings I got. That would be nice. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see here. I mean, I can't really, like, wear them properly, but they still offer me way more protection. But since I can't really wear them properly, they'll weigh me down a lot more than they would otherwise, I think. Which, this is something that I like that they added, is strength requirements for heavy armor. I think that's a pretty cool idea. I think they should have some dexterity requirements for light armor. Because what it is like... having higher strength gives you better protection on all armor. Which means if you're doing a dex build, then you're not getting that extra defense bonus from your strength being so low. At least I think that's the way it is. Armor just says that it gets bonus. Where is it? No, here we go. Physical defense effective. Attribute bonus physical defense. Well, I guess dexterity also affects that. Okay, well, I mean, that would be fine, too. What was I doing? I think yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. This has run long enough, but there's a lot of stuff to get out of the way at the beginning. And again, just look at this mace. It's ridiculous. It's bigger than my head. In fact, let me take off my helmet so you can see my head. It's literally bigger than my head. That is the goofiest fucking shit ever. And that's just an aesthetic that I don't really like, is weapons that are bigger than your head and stuff like that. It's just a personal preference for one thing, and the reason I complain about it when it comes to, like, Dark Souls is because, well, just look at me. I'm a realistically proportioned human being. Look at my thighs. Those are realistic. My arms, my body, it's so realistically proportioned, but then you have this cartoonishly oversized mace. It creates a tonal inconsistency, a lack of visual cohesion, and it's really bothersome to me. It honestly is. I don't know. Let me put on this. Oh, that looks so bad. Oh, it looks awful. I hate this hat so much. It's really only useful for farming for items. Oh, thank you. Thank you, crappy, rusted helmet. Thank you for saving me from that terrible looking hat. Fucking berets. Alright, anyways. I think that's about enough of that. I'll call it here for now. Thank you for putting up... Hang on, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's just the tree. Weird rendering thing. Okay, whatever. Thank you for putting up with me complaining for an hour and a half. All two of you. Alright, good night, everybody.